I went to school at UC Santa Barbara and studied organizational communications, which is a real liberal studies. You know, it's very broad. I could have ended up in an organization somewhere in the human resources at that point. But I worked in a restaurant. Again, I draw a lot of my perspective and my experience from this restaurant I worked at that was really well ran, where the numbers mattered, payroll percentage, food costs, all of those things, you know. And so when I first got here, of course, I was in charge of, you know, there weren't a lot of daily receipts when I first started, so it wasn't too hard to count like 200 bucks. But when, you know, as businesses gotten more complicated, integrated my accounting system with QuickBooks. I have a really solid accountant, and I have an in-house bookkeeper that comes in 2 or 3 days a week and helps me put all that stuff together. None of it have I just put on somebody else's desk. I view everything. I view every check that's paid. I sign every check that's paid, myself or Lisa. I view every bank statement, every Visa bill that comes in. So nothing, there are no loopholes for something funky to happen. But I'm not back there, you know, 10 hours a day trying to get all the numbers to reconcile. But I really like the business aspect of it. I'm kind of a number freak. I want the shop to operate at a certain percentage of payroll, a certain percentage of food costs. I want my electricity bill to be a certain percentage so that you can kind of have an idea of, you know, where we need to be. And I've taken those numbers and I've made a bonus structure for my managers. Hey, if we hit this payroll percentage, if we hit this food cost percentage, then, you know, you're going to hit a $500 a month bonus or something to that effect. And it gets them engaged, you know. And at first I tried it on a yearly basis. Didn't work because it was too long of a period of time, right? I mean, we're all just, human nature is to just kind of wait till the 11th hour and then try to like make it all work. Then I tried it on a semi-annual, didn't work. So now it's a monthly bonus system. It takes time because I got to crunch all the numbers, fill out all the paperwork, tell them where they did well, where we just missed the boat. And I think it hits home when, you know, you've got one aspect of the bonus might be labor costs, for example. And counter labor, maybe it has to run 6% of total labor, and they come in at 6.1. So they missed their $100 and some odd bonus by 0.1%. Sometimes I give in, but most of the time I don't because it's part of the deal, right? I mean, it's what the bonus is all about. Hit your numbers, you get bonus. And so it works out pretty well from a management standpoint.